a new government in place after a military takeover, with three prominent opponents of former President Andry Rajoelina's regime appointed to key ministerial posts. Now, the official presentation ceremony, postponed twice, introduced a 29-member cabinet, including 10 women, one Minister of State and one Deputy Minister, at the Iavoloha State Palace in the capital Antananarivo. Now, the new government's priorities include fighting impunity, enforcing a budgetary austerity, and creating a stable business climate. Interim President Michael Randrianirina said at the ceremony. For more on this, political analyst in Madagascar, advocate Toki Ramilison, now joins us on the line. Toki, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
Good afternoon. It's Ramilison.
Yes, Ramilison, Toki Ramilison. Thank you for that. Now, Toki, what is known about the interim President Michael Randrianirina, and has calm been restored in Madagascar?
Yes, calm is restored in Madagascar. The demonstrations have stopped. Some trade unions are still on strike, but we hope that with the new cabinet ministers taking office today, these issues will be solved or addressed. So yes, indeed, calm is restored in Madagascar. Regarding who is the new president, Michael Randrianirina, we know he is the leader of CAPSAT. CAPSAT is now obviously the strong section of the Madagascar army. But besides being the leader of CAPSAT, the new president, Michael Randrianirina, is in private. He's a very humble and very religious person. And what we know about him also is that he publicly instructed all the new ministers to keep their doors open, to listen to the people, and to remain accessible and to smile.
All right. Now, are the whereabouts of the former President Andry Rajoelina known?
What we know for sure is that he left the country. He's no longer in Madagascar. Unconfirmed information say that he joined his son in the United Arab Emirates, but it's unofficial and unconfirmed sources. Other unconfirmed sources say that he joined his family in Switzerland next to the French border. But again, there is no confirmation of that. What is known for sure is that he is not in Madagascar.
All right. Now, what has been the response from the youth on this new government? We saw early days that there was a bit of tension, but what are they saying now?
Well, some of the cabinet ministers are criticized by the youth. For instance, the Minister of Land Registration and Decentralization, Land Registration and Country Planning, General Lilison, who before he joined the CAPSAT was a regional governor for former President Rajoelina. So that, for instance, is criticized by the youth as someone who just crossed the floor and does not incarnate the change that they aspire to.
And what does that mean? What are they doing something about it, or are they now waiting to see how the work then unfolds?
Lulu, for some reason, the charm of the new president is still operating, because President Randrianirina asked everyone to give this government 2 months to wait and see. And so far, everyone is expressing themselves on Facebook and online, but everyone seems to agree to give the cabinet that 2 months period to see what the actions will be.
Now, apart from the Ministry of Land Registration and Country Planning minister, what is the response to the new government and just the members of the new government and their political history?
The majority of the newly appointed ministers have no official political affiliation. A few of them are members of political parties who opposed President Rajoel, but it seems that they were appointed to reward their participation in the youth-led movement. But the majority of the ministers are either from the private sector, university lecturers, no membership of political parties, or just from civil society.
And at this stage, what process will have to take place in order to hold general elections?
Because the new ministers were appointed yesterday. All of them are taking office today. I think the new government will still have to come up with a clear roadmap or a plan with dates and objectives. So we are still waiting for that plan to be written on paper and published. Proposals for timetables, charters, roadmaps were sent to the president's office, but the government is still, I believe, busy drafting the official one.
I guess the 2 months that has been, requested by the president to just give them 2 months to get everything in order. I guess this is where it comes into play.
Yes, because the president says if some of them are unsatisfactory after 2 months, they will be replaced.
Seemingly a lot is changing in Madagascar. And, Toki, with regards to what the people on the ground are hoping for, what are the key main issues that need to be focused on immediately?
Well, in Madagascar, so many things are considered priority. But if we go back to the roots of the youth-led movement that led to the resignation or the departure of former President Rajoelina, the basic issue remains water, electricity, corruption. So we will see what the justice minister does about that. We will see what the energy minister does about that. And we will see what the water and sanitation minister does about that.
Well, Toki, it is a developing story, and we're watching very closely. Thank you for always being available to chat to us, and we'll leave it there for today. That's advocate Toki Ramilison, political analyst in Madagascar, joining us on the line. It is 12:51 Central African time, and we're coming to you live from Johannesburg in South Africa on DSTV's audio bouquet channel 802, OpenView channel 628, and on www.channelafrica.co.za, as well as on the SABC Plus app, available on the Apple and Google Play stores.